Hi guys, and welcome back to Highlight, Contour and More by RLK. Today I wanted to share with you a quick look that I'm doing, and I wanted to feature two products, one of which is from HCM, our HCM Mascara, our waterproof jet black mascara which helps nourish your natural lashes. And I wanted to share with you 868 Pink Cosmetics, one of their neon bombs, and this is in the shade Spanish Tang. So continue to watch the video and I hope you enjoy. So I'm going in firstly with HCM sponge and Huda foundation. So what I would have done is prepped my skin already with my toner as well as my moisturizer. So I'm just going in with a little bit of primer. I love to do my complexion products first and then lastly do my eyes. I guess it forces me to take my time and it's really neat. As you can see, breaking out a lot from the Saharan dust, and I was not coming on to do a video before because of that, but then I decided I'm sure I'm not the only person going through this right now. Everywhere else is basically covered by my mask, so it's fine, but it's just terrible. But it's not going to stop me from wearing my makeup. So I do about 3/4 of a pump of the foundation and I'm just going to go in and blend. So make sure you carry it into your hairline, because if we don't, sorry, you're gonna see this really big difference. Well, at least in my case, you may see a big difference. So when there's barely anything left on the sponge, I go in under my eyes because I am gonna go in with cream highlight. I don't want to build up too much of product under my eyes. And same with my forehead. So next I'm gonna go in with our cream contour, our HCM. So of course it comes with a mirror, so I'm going in with the highlight shade. This cream contour palette, as you know, it can be used on all skin types and all skin tones. So I'm just going in with a really small brush and I'm using the mirror on the palette itself, very little. That's a time. With my beauty blender. So now that I've finished highlighting, I'm gonna go in with our contour shade. So of course the one that has like grayish undertone. I do blend a bit first with the brush, and of course I blend up so that I don't carry the contour too far down. So my skin is sometimes dry, so I do prefer to have a cream product course I started using our powder contour palette as well as our high def loose powder to set my highlighted areas. So I do use the cream bronzer just to warm up a little bit on my cheeks. I generally don't put down here, but I can put a little. So what I love to do is use the bottom that I use to blend in my foundation and just sort of run over the edges to blend out a little bit more. So now I'm going in with the powder contour palette. This is in the shade Fair, and I'm going to use the contour as well as the bronzer shades in the powder, and then I go back in with high def loose powder and highlight and set. So I'm just taking a little bit. Let's have the bronzer shade now. So now I'm gonna go in with my HCM High Def Loose Powder in the shade Banana, and I'm gonna go in and set my highlighted areas. So I just tap a little bit at a time into the cover. I'm using a small fluffy brush, pointed fluffy brush. So I spread it, and then I'm gonna go in and gently press. I'm just gonna go back in now. Gently press it in. So if you see me coming forward, I'm just coming to make sure. Just dust off the excess. So now I'm gonna go in with my blush using HCM blush in the shade Sultry. So it's a very nice light pink blush. You guys know how much I love blush, but I'm gonna really try to just use a little bit because the feature of today would be my eyes. I'm just going in very lightly. Just to get that nice rosy flush look. If you haven't already looked at the IGTV video with Alexandra True, where she converted our powder blush into a cream blush using the Duraline. So you can try it out. Also go ahead and check out the video to see just how she did her look, featuring some of her favorite HCM products. So when there's barely anything left on the brush, I just like to bring it in to sort of just make my entire face look nice and blushed. So lastly, before I use my highlighter, I'm gonna go in with our HCM Satin Spray and set it. And then of course, just before it dries, I'm gonna go in with my highlighter and get that nice glow. I do not prefer a pop-in highlight. I do like a subtle glow, so you can use it to your preference. Of course, it's triple milled, so highly pigmented. You just use a little and you build as you go until you get that desired highlight effect that you wish to have. So now that I've done the setting spray, which has a very fine mist, and you can use it even though it has a light scent, it really just disappears. It's not a lasting strong scent, it's a light lavender scent, so if you are not a fan of scents, it should not be a bother. So now I'm going in with the HCM highlighter in the shade Hollywood, and I am going in with my small brush because I do like to control exactly where I put it. Like I said, I love that warm glow. I just add a little bit to my brow. And then I go in just a little bit on my finger and do the tip of my nose. Just a little bit under, because I literally never remember to do it on myself after I've done my brows. So now I can move on to my eyes, which I'm kind of stepping out of my comfort zone a bit today, but let's go anyway. So I'm going to start with my brows. I'm just using a spoolie brush. Now while I do love neat brows, I still love my natural brow to show through. I'm going to be using our HCM Ultimate Brow Cream. Now you can use this as an eyeliner as well. Has the applicator brush. So because my brows are pretty much full, generally speaking, I just use a little bit to just neaten it so that it doesn't look too unruly. So I usually just stick the brush in and then I clean up around the rim, which you can see, so that I get a nice precise point. Okay, I just went over a bit, which is fine. Mistakes happen and we are human. So next I'm gonna go in with our HCM Brow Fix. Now this is a brow gel, and the good thing about it is there are fibers in this brow gel that help to naturally bulk up your brow. Now obviously not naturally, but it gives you that natural look. So the brush head, as you can see, is pointed, which I love, so that I get to spread, and then when I want to get a little more precise, I use the tip of the brush. So there you have it. I've always found brows look really weird when the rest of your eyes aren't done. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm using my Huda palette. So I'm gonna show you guys the look that I have in mind. Now it's just inspo. I'm not sure it's gonna go exactly as is because I always change my mind as I go. So this is the that I found on Pinterest. So my goal was during this lockdown that I would go through my Pinterest board and try to do as many looks that I have saved on my Pinterest board, but reality hit and it's like I have so many pins just on the makeup that is overwhelming. But let's try. So I'm going in with a flat pointed brush because as you saw in the look, it's very natural for the majority of the lid, but I just want to have like a bit of color, something maybe as close as possible to my skin tone. Now I mean, I could go in with concealer or primer, but I like a little bit more color. I'm not sure if you guys are like me and you had a plan for the whole lockdown and what you do to occupy your time, but honestly never thought we'd be in lockdown for this long or dealing with the pandemic. But my Pinterest is way too full to just do that alone. And then with a toddler, it's harder. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush and sort of like blend out the edges. I'm gonna just use a little bit of product on it. Those are my noisy dogs if you hear them in the background, but can't mute this part of the video. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go in and do my graphic liner look. I am going in with the HCM Cream Black Tie Liner, and I'm gonna use an eyebrow brush, the Anastasia Beverly Hills, simply because I love how dense the brush is and full. My hands are very shaky, so I tend to stay away from liner looks, but I really loved how the neon pigments look with a graphic liner. I'm coming up close because as you guys are fully aware, I'm blind, so I didn't get the graphic to be completely perfect, but I'm gonna work with that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my 868 Spanish Time neon pigments. I'm gonna be using a really small brush, pointed, because I want to make sure I have control over the placement. So I am gonna go in my inner corner as well as on the outer part of my wing. I am gonna go in with a little bit as well. So I'm just picking up a little bit at a time, and I'm gonna go in lightly. So this is the first time that I'm using the neon pigments. I have chrome flakes from 868 and I really love them. So when I saw these, I was like, yeah, I gotta have it. And my nails were actually inspired by the neon collection. I'm just going in with the excess that is on the brush, and I am carrying it up a bit. I'm gonna switch to another brush. Get the outer corner of the wing. So I think this is enough neon for me. So lastly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you HCM mascara. I just want to clean up with the powder brush that I had. And floral. So our HCM mascara, jet black, waterproof, and it helps to volumize your lashes, lengthen your lashes, but there are ingredients in here like vitamin E, aloe, chamomile. These help your natural lashes, so it's not just for your lashes to look really pretty, but also to nourish your lashes while you wear the makeup. So let's just go in and see how it looks. I struggle to put on false lashes, so a mascara that would help my natural lashes to look full is what I wanted for HCM mascara. And waterproof, because I don't ever want to have to worry about my mascara running. So just look at the difference, and this is just with one application. You can allow it to dry and add more if you like. It's easy. If you want to opt to not wear false lashes, but you still want to look like, you know, my lashes are present, you can opt for our HCM mascara. I literally have non-existent lashes on the bottom, but any little bit will count. I don't know what the brush holds on to, but we could still pretend. So there you have it, my eyes with my HCM mascara. And lastly, I am not really going to put on a lipstick today, but I'm going to go in with my HCM lip balm. And I am going in with the blush lip balm. So it just gives me a hint of color. So our lip balms are nourishing. Shea butter, vitamin E, jojoba oil. What else do we want when we want to get nice moisturized lips? And of course you can also pair it with our lip scrub to exfoliate and nourish. Lip scrub has the same ingredients, so all around nice healthy lips. So there you have it, guys, my HCM eyeshadow look for today. Of course, using the 868 neon pigment in the shade Spanish Time, and showing you how the HCM mascara can take your natural lashes and bulk them up, so that if you prefer to not have on false lashes, you can still have that full look. So do check out our website. I will drop the link below. And thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.